Hey, Jalen, how are you?
What's up, man?
Just your thoughts on what you see from the Browns offense, particularly, what you've seen from Baker and how he's evolved over the years.
Yeah, definitely with those guys, you see those two running backs, of course. They're the 1-2 combo. They're the engine. And then when you're talking about Baker, just his progression from me playing him before to watching film now. He's making better decisions with the ball. As far as out the pocket, he's gotten a lot more accurate too outside of the pocket, moving his feet and running and throwing the ball. So knowing that, as far as in the secondary, we got to know when he gets out the pocket, those extended plays, we have to plash those guys down the field because he can make those throws.
You talk as well about the steps that this defense has taken, where you guys have gotten progressively better, and now it seems like you're having a role in winning games, making big plays, and kind of turning the tide for this defense.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to the fundamentals, each and every day. At practice, we did kind of start out, not to our standard, but nobody panicked, nobody, was getting frustrated. We knew, it's day in and day out. You got to set those, you got to build that brick wall, and it's stone by stone. And I kind of think that's our mindset been this whole year. And each and every day we're just gonna keep doing it.
And next question, Mike Race, please.
Hey, Jalen, how you doing today?
Good, man.
All right. Hey, this is a little different, but when it's raining and windy out there, did you talk a little bit about what it's like to practice in those conditions?
Yeah. Especially with playing in the secondary, it's all about, you have to have a little bit tighter footwork. Your discipline, whether I'm playing press or I'm playing off, has to be a little bit different. It's going to be slowed down a little bit more. You don't want to take those big steps, you slip and you fall or whatever it may be. And then even, with attacking the ball in the air, the wind's going to blow the ball. You got to track it a little bit different, and tackling is a little bit different. The runners are a little bit more slippery. I think as far as having a practice like this today, I think it's going to benefit us, somewhere down the line when we may have come into one of those games where, it's raining, it's super windy, I think this is going to help us somewhere down the line.
This has long been one of Coach Belichick's philosophies. Like, you practice in whatever the elements are. I'm curious, in your career, has that been sort of what coaches you've played for have done, or was it more like you'd go inside more on a day like today and maybe in the past with other coaches that you've been with?
Yeah. The only other coach I was with was Coach Peterson over there in Philly. And it was kind of the same thing. We're an outside team. We're not playing in a dome, so whatever the weather is outside, kind of like Bill says, we have to try to master those elements. It is what it is. Forecast says right now for the game on Sunday, it's supposed to be sunny, but this is Boston. You never know, the rain can come in right at 1:00 when it's about to kick off, and, we got to be ready for it.
And this is like a hard-hitting question, Jalen, but with the green hair in the rain, do you find that it actually glows even more because of the rain?
100%. It definitely glows a little bit. I hear from my family up there in the stands that, like, if they can't see me on the sideline, all they have to do is just look when I take my helmet off and I'm up there glowing all the way in 200 section for sure.
So you definitely noticed that today, like it's shining more than it normally would.
Just a little bit.
All right, next question, Evan Lazar, please.
Hey, Jalen, how's it going?
Good, man. By yourself?
I'm going well, thanks. I wanted to ask you, last couple of weeks, you guys have played a decent amount of zone coverage, and I just wanted to hear how you feel like the chemistry has grown for you guys in the back end and some of those zone calls.
Yeah, definitely chemistry has grown, and we knew that, it's just, that's how it goes throughout the season. Guys are going to be in certain spots in certain situations. We're talking in meeting rooms, how certain players see certain things, so we're all on the same accord. And I think we got the versatility to do it in the back end, between me, JC, Juwan, Doug, AP, Miles, Dale. We got the guys that can play multiple positions in multiple spots. So it definitely marries up together.
Would you say that it feels like in man coverage, is this kind of you versus me, right? I got my guy, you got your guy, but in zone, there might be a little bit more, I guess, chemistry that's needed to be able to pass those things off and know where everybody's at and stuff like that.
Chemistry is definitely key, but also within the chemistry, you know, IQ too, you know, where it's 1st and 10, whether it's 2nd and 5, if it's 3rd and long, 3rd and short, whatever the call may be, we're all talking on the field. Hey, it's 3rd and short right here. Hey, it's 3rd and long. You know, we got to have, you know, better drops on this or whatever the situation may be. So it's definitely a communication thing that happens pre-snap before the offense calls their play. But that goes into, like we said, in the chemistry part.
Thanks, Jalen.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Jalen. We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank y'all.